Do you want to learn how to draw ravines and canyons? Well, you're in luck. This channel is all about how to draw fantasy maps. My name's Wes Jones, and I'm going to show you how to draw ravines in 4 steps. Well, step number 1. Step number 1 is finding some good reference. I decided to take a family trip to the Grand Canyon because what other canyon in the world is as grand as the Grand Canyon? I arrived there and this is what I got. Nothing. It was totally fogged over. So let's skip number 1. No, in all seriousness, the fog went away and we did get, as you can see, more and more of the canyon visible. And it really is an important step. If you don't really know how to draw something, and even if you do, having reference is fantastic. In step 2, you want to first draw the outline, the rim basically of that canyon or that ravine. The more zigzaggies you have, the more dangerous it will naturally appear actually. And that is what the rim is going to look like on this ravine or canyon. That's it. That's step number 2. Step number 3, I'll write that out. Step 3 is to draw those major walls, those cliff lines. Add a new layer. What I mean by that is find the point and draw it down. And this establishes how steep or deep that canyon is. You see, that's a fairly steep one. Once you've done that step, or as part of it, you can sketch in the floor of that canyon. You can hide it behind the other walls there if you like. And there you have step number 3. Step 4 is to add a little bit more detail. What I mean by that is adding maybe minor cracks. The more of these you add, the more that wall will look like it's unstable, less friendly, and dangerous. I like pulling some from the bottom, and from the top I like these lines to break apart more than the major lines there. You can see that it's a solid line. If I break it apart, it just gives a little bit more interest. Sometimes I add some rubble at the bottom, some boulders and rocks. That'll make that canyon look again a little bit more unstable, and it actually adds a little bit more interest to it. You can add some to the top if you want. You can do even little things like adding little bushes if you want, depending on the scale of the map. I'll add a few lines like that. And there you have it. That's a canyon or a ravine in 4 easy steps. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode and learned a little bit about how to draw canyons and ravines. A couple of things. I have a website, fantasymapping.com. You can go there to learn more. And I also have a book on how to draw fantasy maps called Fantasy Mapping Drawing Worlds. And you can find the link to that in the description. Well, that's all I have for now. I can't wait to see what your canyons and ravines look like. And until next time, have fun.